We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for in return for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp. It's pulling downwards after having this consolidation here. There was a little bit of weakness here and it couldn't hold it up. It broke through $61. It fell all the way down here to 56. We're going to break it all down here. There's some exciting stuff going on in the charts though that I want to share with you guys. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord, as well as the home run of the week for all trading styles. We have opportunities over at the Discord and Patreon, as well as the 42 vision indicator that allows investors to clearly see the charts. And then we're going to jump right into it here with DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp. The home run of the day was spectacular, but we're also going to talk about the home run of the week, one of the stocks I mentioned last week going into this week, and how it's performed so far, because I do want investors and viewers to be aware that we have opportunities for all trading styles. If you're a day trader, swing trader, or long-term trader, there are plenty of opportunities for everyone and all trading styles. If you want to become part of this and you want to get in on early with us, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the stocks I mentioned this morning. Every single one on their dips and jumps gave 3 to 5%, 5 to 10%. But the home run of the day was just a little bit different than usual. In the pre-market, it started running and gave a highest point of 30% plus, but after a big pullback, right, which lasted almost 30 to 40 minutes after those highs, it came back up for another 30% plus opportunity at its second highest point here, as we could see in the graphs. And with 42 vision, there's clarity to see the dips and the rips. Now we have here the opportunity that turned out to be phenomenal from last week going into this week. From the weekly watch list, we could see here how things were trying to hold themselves up. This is when I mentioned it, October 24th. You have it right here, ACHR. Talked about it briefly, why I was watching it, where it was sitting at, and what I liked about it. And then we have here 42 vision showing as it hit to the 52-week low, the extreme weakness for a possible point of reversal. It was fighting with strength in this consolidation, and going into this week, all it's done is push up higher, consolidate and push up higher, and it's given us a highest point so far of 25% plus. Now it's pulling back, but could it go towards $7, $8? I am not going to say that's impossible. It's a possibility, but the point of being with us is to get in on early when the 52-week lows are happening, when the extreme weakness is happening on 42 vision, to maximize on the opportunities. And there's opportunities for all trading styles. Check out the link down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp. And why is it so exciting? What is going on in the charts right now, even though it's pulling downwards? Well, based off of 42 vision, every time we see extreme weakness, there's a possibility of a possible reversal. It's not guaranteed, but one of the things I'm noticing here is a little bit of strength. It's not as much as we would want it to be, but it's just a little bit. From $56 jumped up to $59, and it's fighting between $58 and $59 to try to reverse. If we go ahead and put here the 15-minute, you could see the consolidation that it has formed here and how it's trying to push back up. This needs to transition with strength, but it is doing its best to hold up above 56 and specifically down here at 54, 55, which are support levels that we've talked about. And every single time we see this extreme weakness, there tends to be a reversal point where it jumps back up 10 to 20%. So this is exciting news for anyone that's a trader or anyone that is looking to add or someone that is holding, to know that this isn't going to just collapse. Now, it doesn't guarantee that it won't collapse, right? It is just an indicator to allow us to see the extreme weakness. And what comes after that is a possible reversal, right? Keyword possible reversal. We've seen it happen twice already. in the charts. We have to see what is different though on the 1 day, which is what really lets us know where this is at. We had some exciting news on the 1 day based off of this candlestick that it was trying to reverse and hold itself up, but as we see it today, we got another red one. So if the 1 day continues in this trajectory and we keep on seeing these red volume bars, is trying to show that there's a possible reversal to come. It could go into further weakness if it breaks through $55. Okay, I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware of that, because $55 is a very important support level, and then we have 52. Once it breaks through that, this stock is going to pull back pretty fast, and it's going to not have breaks. Just as fast as it went up, it's going to go down. We don't know how far down, we don't know where it's going to stop, but it is something to be aware of. So the exciting news on the 30-minute, it is trying to reverse. You could see there, this is changing from white with red borders to white with green borders. Let's go ahead and zoom this in so you could see it there. It's trying to transition. If this can push upwards and continue that trajectory and shift into a red candlestick with green borders like we saw here on the 15-minute, like it's trying to do, onto the 30-minute and pulls up the 1 day with it, we could start seeing this trying to push back up towards 60, 61, and possibly back up to 64, 65 range. But if it doesn't hold up, I'm telling you guys, this is on the 1 minute. There's a lot of more volatility. This is going to pull back and get hit hard. And we have broken the reason why down that it can get hit hard based off the charts and the valuations of Trump's social media platform, and also Truth Social, Trump Media Group, and the additional share count, giving it a valuation of 1.7. The total valuation of the cash in reserves that DWAC has for this SPAC merger is $293 million, giving it a total amount based off of everything roughly $2 billion in valuation and market cap, and we are not that far from it. So if people continue to actually consider that as a true number to value this whole entire SPAC, it is going to affect it big time. If people actually value it based off of Trump Media Social Group's valuation of $875 million, well, it can turn into a very bearish case. Now, one of the biggest things holding this back is that investigation that is being held, that Trump's social media platform and Trump Media Group went ahead and had discussions with the DWAC CEO before it even went public, making it something that is not supposed to be done. The DWAC and the merger is supposed to be discussed after going public. They discussed it way before actually going public. And I agree with some of people's actual comments down below, like, who doesn't talk about possible, opportunities before it even happens and stuff? I mean, it needs to be talked about before an agreement is made. This isn't like an arranged, set thing that once the SEC or, the stock exchange sees a SPAC out on the listing, they say, okay, well, now you can pick, or you're going to pick this one. No, the companies get to have that free market to pick who they want to merge with and what they want to do. So I find it very interesting, but we have DWAC here in a very, very interesting position based off the 15-minute fighting to get back up, based off the 30-minute showing extreme weakness for a possible reversal, not guaranteed. And then we have the 1 day still showing that possible pullback reaction and red volume bars and red candlesticks showing that there's a possibility for even further weakness, while at the same time it is fighting to stay up. Now, one of the things I really like is that it is staying up from the lows of $52, $55, and even though it's not that high up, $4, whatever it may be, that is still a 4% upside from those lows to 5%. Now, if it can get back up to these levels up here, $68, $70, it will be pulling away from it a nice 10 to 15%, almost 20%, and can continue to scale upwards with strength showing a move. Okay, volatility is normal, but also when things go upwards, we want to see them staircase, not go up, come right back down, barely go up and then just crash back down, because this is how you start to see, if you really look at it, there's a hidden weakness happening here. Okay, it's basically hitting newer highs, newer tops, but in a lower fashion, going downwards. Very subtle, but very fast happening. Okay, it's only happening in a matter of weeks that we're just falling from 77 down to the 50s. That right there alone is nearly 20 to 30% of downside in just a few days, not actually including everything that happened up here. But when you zoom out from $11 and $10 to where it is still up 400% plus. So there's ways to look at this from both sides. I know a lot of people are actually disappointed with the stock because they found out about it in the 70s, found out about it in the hundreds, but this was all speculation and hype. It has come back down to a realistic valuation, and it is fighting to stay above $2 billion mark. If it falls below it, this could be starting a bearish case for it. This investigation is attacking it, and then a lot of investors could actually get shaken out as well. Volume keeps on going lower as well. The average 10-day is only 38 million, and we have here in total volume for the day 5 million. And as you can see in the chart's behavior, most of that has been outflow. Look at them, all red. So super important to be aware that a lot of money is coming out and coming in for DWAC right now, but this could be a great opportunity, as you would call the dip, based off of 42 vision. On the 30-minute, the 1 day is showing that it wants to keep pulling down, and then when we look at the 15-minute, it is fighting. But if it can't push that up and come in with inflow and volume, we could see this quickly spiral downwards. Okay, and we've talked about all the reasonings behind why it could go lower. I don't want anyone to be caught by surprise. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.